The dazzling chaos of this year's Cannes Film Festival wasn't just about couture gowns, champagne toasts, and cinematic glamour, it was about the two Turkish stars who didn't show up. While flashbulbs popped for Sate Ulusoy, Demet Özdemir, and Kerem Bürsin, there was one question that stole the spotlight: where are Barış Arduç and Hande Erçel? The absence of the duo, who recently captivated audiences in AK Remember Love, triggered a storm far louder than any applause heard on the French Riviera. What began as a whisper on social media soon turned into a nationwide conversation. Was Gups Ozay, Barış's wife, behind it all? Before we dive into the rumor mill, don't forget, you're watching Mr. Magazine, where we uncover the truths and tensions behind Turkey's most talked about stars. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and let's unravel this glitter-soaked mystery together. Cannes, a name that conjures visions of stardust and prestige. For Turkish celebrities, it's not just a red carpet, it's a world stage. Barış Arduç was reportedly preparing for his first ever appearance, and Hande Erçel was set to walk again after her previous Cannes triumphs. Everything seemed perfectly aligned: new projects, international buzz, and a potential joint appearance that would have made waves across Europe. But when the festival opened, the duo was nowhere to be seen. Instead, blurry headlines began circulating: they were too busy, claimed their production company. A convenient excuse. Perhaps too convenient. Because in the world of fame, busy is often the new forbidden. Within hours, social media lit up with speculation, and one name kept echoing: Gups Ozay. Memes flooded X and Instagram. One user joked, "Bar didn't go to Cannes, Gups sent him to watch Cannes from Netflix." Another wrote, "Passport control at Cannes is done by Gups herself." The hashtag #GupsVeto began trending. Many fans were quick to accuse Gups of jealousy, claiming she didn't want Bar near Hande Erçel, whose beauty and global fame had already made her one of Turkey's most internationally recognized actresses. Others defended the couple, arguing that Barış's decision was born from love and loyalty, not fear. Still, the noise refused to die down. Every hour, new tweets appeared, mocking or praising Barış's supposed sacrifice. The story had evolved from a missing appearance to a full-blown love and loyalty saga. Meanwhile, Hande Erçel's absence was equally puzzling. In previous years, she graced Cannes in glittering gowns, making international headlines with every pose. This year? Not a single post. Not even a photo from the French coast. For her fans, this silence said more than words ever could. When Bar didn't go, neither did Hande, one user claimed. They planned to go together, and when he cancelled, she stepped back too. Another rumor whispered a more dramatic version: the production company told Hande, "If Bar isn't attending, you shouldn't either." But then came the juiciest claim of all: Gups didn't approve. So Hande backed off. 3 theories, one storm, and a single recurring figure at the heart of it all: Gups Ozay. It's not the first time Gups Ozay has found herself in the center of such headlines. A multi-talented writer, director, and actress, she's long been an influential figure in Turkish cinema. Yet tabloids rarely talk about her art; instead, they paint her as the jealous wife of one of Turkey's most handsome men. When Bar posts a behind-the-scenes clip, tabloids wonder, did Gups approve? When he gives an interview, headlines shout, "Gups didn't like that answer." It's a media pattern, one that reduces a creative, intelligent woman to a stereotype. But this time, even her silence seemed to fuel the fire. Was she really jealous? Or just a woman who prefers privacy to paparazzi? As one insider put it, people call it jealousy. But maybe it's just love, quiet, ordinary, and misunderstood. Then, just days before the flight, everything was cancelled. Representatives had to attend in Bar's place, and the moment that could have been a major international breakthrough for the series was lost. "It's a big miss," said one member of the team. "Can doesn't come twice." But Bar seemed unbothered. He didn't issue a single statement, not to the press, not to fans. His silence became the loudest sound of all. Some journalists believe Bar's quietness wasn't avoidance, it was strategy. In an age when everyone rushes to defend themselves online, staying silent can be more powerful than speaking. The longer he stayed quiet, the longer the tabloids kept talking, and the longer his name stayed trending. Could this have been a calculated move to keep public interest high just before a major series release? If so, it worked. Because even without stepping on the red carpet, Barış Arduç managed to dominate headlines. And if Gups really was behind the decision, intentionally or not, she may have created one of the most buzzworthy media moments of the year. Then came a subtle twist. Days after Cannes, Hande Erçel posted a cryptic message on Instagram. "Some plans are cancelled, but your heart knows why." The post, simple but suggestive, set social media ablaze again. Was it aimed at Bar? At the production team? Or at the invisible force, the jealousy, that kept her from the red carpet? One fan commented, "Hande's post says everything without saying anything." Another wrote, "She really wanted that red carpet moment. You can feel it." Hande's fans expressed disappointment, not only because she missed Cannes, but because a talent like hers seemed once again overshadowed by someone else's narrative. So, what really happened? Was this an act of love, or an echo of jealousy? Perhaps it was both, a modern relationship navigating old-world scrutiny. In a world where every look becomes a headline, even a simple "stay home with me" can turn into international gossip. And yet, when you strip away the rumors, one thing stands firm: Bar and Gups have remained together for years. Through films, fame, and constant public attention, their bond hasn't broken. Maybe what the world calls control, they call commitment. As one commentator from Mr. Magazine perfectly put it, "At Cannes, some stars shine on the red carpet. Others shine where cameras can't reach, at home, in the quiet moments no one sees." Even now, weeks after the festival, the debate continues. Was Gups' influence over Bar exaggerated, or was Cannes simply collateral damage in a relationship built on loyalty? One thing is certain: when the names Barış Arduç, Hande Erçel, and Gups Ozay appear in the same sentence, the internet never sleeps. This wasn't just a missed red carpet appearance, it was a collision of love, image, and public perception. So, what do you think? Was this jealousy, or simply the price of peace in a high-profile relationship? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget, for more of Turkey's most talked-about celebrity sagas, stay tuned to Mr. Magazine, where the stars may shine, but the truth always glows brighter.